distinction of the word distinction. To distinguish something is to find its core value and expand on that. So if I were to say I was triggered, right? Trigger. What distinguishing a trigger would be like for me to say a knee-jerk reaction to something. To distinguish, maybe a bit more elaborate on triggered, would be to say I felt an emotional reaction. I didn't think about it. I just did it. Would be part of what being triggered is. Was up in my head. Was reminded, maybe even subconsciously, not consciously about it, of an event that reminded me, made my body feel a certain way and respond a certain way. Now, just because we may experience something doesn't mean we need to react to it. So in being triggered, we can be triggered by something. However, doesn't mean we have to respond from the trigger. All right. So distinction is for me to be able to elaborate on a specific word, for instance, and be able to elaborate on that and be able to give a really good general in respect, actually more specifically, to pull everything together in order for a person to get a really good, clear demonstration of what a word means. So to distinguish in my own life, today I was triggered, hence the reason why I use that as an example. And I recognize that I hadn't taken the time to distinguish the reason why I was responding a certain way. And therefore, by not having a distinction for something, it was elusive. It can become it's like I know something's wrong, but not connecting the dots enough to go, wait a second, I'm being triggered by this. And then being able to, once I did become conscious of it, then I was like, oh, wait, I'm being triggered by this. And now that I'm conscious of it, of that distinction, it gives me my power back. It allows me to be able to, start to tell myself what to do next, or what distinction do I need to pull from the library within me to really, decide to bringing back my power, taking back love, being in a state of truth. So that's my distinction for distinction.